Welcome back to episode 12 here on the 10x server from the Teuton account. It is now day 29 and this might be the last episode in this series. It definitely could be. I doubt there's more than 2 days left. It could probably end tomorrow. But yeah, from the account itself, nothing news today at all. At the moment we are just queuing the hammers that are raiding, which is the G villages. The other ones are not raiding at the moment and probably not gonna do that. We can't really be bothered to do the queues here, even though we have a lot of hero rest we could do, and also hospitals. Kinda can't be asked at this point. Obviously queuing the Vivi hammer still, keeping them at least 1 hour, not 1 hour, 1 day, even though these are deads. Still want to queue them so can get some more off points, and then the hammers here around cap is also really easy to queue, so we also keep them going. But otherwise, PV villages, I think they're just overflowing here. Yeah, and the same with the raiding villages, and queue them here and there. But you can see they are still good and probably gonna last the remaining of the server. Otherwise, we'll be queuing them a bit again tomorrow. The hospitals are looking really nasty. I think I counted earlier, and we had like 1.7 million clubs in here. Only really gonna queue some of the horses in these villages because then we can actually use them for ghost. Um, so yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna heal any of these really, just some of the horses. Otherwise, today we used two VV hammers, one VVK and one rammer. And we did have a little incoming up today. One of the GG players sent 8 waves on, I think, like 5 of the hammers. Just defended them, but yeah, he had the wrong hero weapon on. He moved artifacts in between and such. But you can never be too safe. Besides that, we got reports from enemy VV, enemy building plan, some more enemy VV, and some random ghostings and whatnot from our account and some of the other guys. So I think we just look into that and then some VV standings after that as well. First off here, we got Monarch getting caught at home by this Laden guy. His little hammer here getting through, nothing crazy. Then we got this Bastion guy hitting Leviathan, one of the new recruits, running into 600k deff. Nice little wall here. Then we got this guy here. I think he got mad. One of the duels, I'm pretty sure they ghosted him in one of the villages, and then he sent this on F99, which had small trainer in here at this point, so we still kind of need to have it safe, even though it doesn't really matter too much now. Yeah, what do we do? A 600k deff, killing that. 3 points here, no ramps, anything. Another one here, we got this O5 guy hitting Save My Dogs, running into probably a big death wall here. His hammer dead. And then we got the first um, set of VV hits here. We got Mansamus of one of the Rammers. I think it's like the same size as our VV Rammers. We still have, was that 3 left, I think. But nice one here, 64k Rams, taking the wall down at the PAVV, looking pretty good. And then we followed up here with, was this our 4th VVK? So we already used 2 before this. And then yeah, one of them got zeroed the other day. And now we have, ooh, do we only have 1 left? Yeah, 1 left. So we used what? This must be the 3rd we used, and 1 got zeroed. But yeah, actually doing more damage here than we thought. 33k Katas taking down 19 levels here on Vivi. Really nice hit here. I mean, yeah, not much else to say then. Another one, the VVK is doing some nice job. We got Leviathan here hitting this guy Bastion, which I think he hit the other guy. Yeah, I don't know if this before or after, but hitting in his cap here, getting 240k deff, some nice damage I guess, and yeah, they have a nice hammer here. We got Mansa Musa hunting some points here, little mix of dev troops, imps, and EIs. And then we got another hit here with one of the rammers. At this point we still had 4 rammers, which, yeah, kinda needed to use, hit some deff. And here we hit PA's building plan, which we also walled on yesterday, I think. I mean, today's outcome was a bit better. I mean, we still all walled, which still was kind of expectable. But yeah, we hit first here. We managed to kill 1.2 million death alone. I think yesterday we only killed 500k here. So they're definitely getting lower on death now, which is really good for the later VV hits that we have to do. But I have 66k rams here. And obviously hero taking down the wall rather easily. But yeah, killing a lot of death here. I think in total we killed over 2 million death here, and we killed, yeah, 1.2 of that, getting some juicy off points and reducing that death by a lot. But yeah, nice attack here. I'm not sure about the order of the other ones here, but doesn't really matter. We got Johannes Kaiser here with a small hammer doing basically nothing. Ajax with their hammer, they're deaf players, so they just build a little hammer. Again here nothing. Got Mansa Musa with one of their orb hammers. Again here not doing too much, not the biggest hammer at this point. We got Leviathan, we saw his hammer before taking a bit of damage. And yeah, he followed up on Vivi here. I think he got 500k off points. I think he said that out of the 2 million. But yeah, I mean, nice hammer here. Not too much else to say there. And yeah, got one more here. Sun Tzu also following up with one of their nice Roman hammers. Again, not doing any damage here. So we used one VV Rammer, which we have too many of, and then just some good AWP hammers here. We have to use them all anyway. So yeah, pretty decent here, killing 2 mil def, which is a plus in our book. Then we got Sun Tzu again, one of the other hammers, this time killing what's this, almost 300k def, which is nice attack. We got Yellow Emperor as well, this time ghosting 15k TTs with 38k TTs, which is pretty sick. And also believe we have some reports here in the archive. I saw some earlier at least. What did we recall last night? I think probably around here. Oh yeah, we have been getting so many off points just from killing scouts on repeat here. First off here, 26k scouts dead. I mean, really 3 points here. Scouts are so nice to kill. This one here, 5k scouts. Got 5k more scouts. We saw this earlier. This one here, a bit of deff, some ECs and some katas. Some more scouts. A bit of scouts and EIs. And this one here, a little hammer, a little phalanx, kind of whatever hit here. Imps and some scouts as well. Some more scouts. This was, look at this, only lost 20 horses here. 30k to almost 2 million. That's nice. This one here, some more scouts. And you see it's just all different players here, but yeah, I don't know what they're doing here. Obviously just inactive. It wasn't even at night. But there are 10k scouts here dead. This one here, 14k imps, 2600 scouts, overflowing. Next one here, some imps and a bit of scouts and whatnot in here. Walling, this F97 hammer. I guess we saw something in here. A bit of a hammer and some spears. How much did he run into? Yeah, he placed more spears, removed the hammer, and some phalanx as well. Kind of whatever. We saw this earlier. Okay, killing a really big Sioux here from Blackberry. Damn, he spent a lot of silver on cages here. Does he have a big account? Not even. Yeah, I guess that was all the defense he could actually manage to get. Just, all needs our troops. We saw this as well on the building plan. Okay, that was the last one. But yeah, get a lot of death today in general, not just our account. And if we take a look at the general stats here now, we can also see this pretty clearly. When we go to death here, we are number 8 in the server and number 8 in Alliance as well. And I know like rank 6 and 7, which is some of our setters, they have 2.5 to 3 million death, which means the biggest death are outside our alliance, which is the GG Alliance. Max have 2 to 2.5 million death on their account alone. And yeah, they have lost so much death in the last few days, just from us hitting the VV and building plans and what else? VV building plans mainly, I guess. So I just continually keep hitting them to kill the death here, and I probably lost half the death here in the last few days. Otherwise, V-Rays looking pretty good here. We got PA at 94, kind of waiting with the hammer here to send at probably 95 hit when the task hit. Otherwise, wait at 96, 97. Have recalled the katas here from the diet. Haven't recalled the rest of the hammer because that can get back much faster than the katas. So just to have them kind of on a standby here, we will definitely be sending our VVK next. with another rammer from Mansa Musa. They have a really big one, the biggest rammer on the server. So that should uh, probably take them down, what, 15 levels, probably more, because they have lost so much deff. So yeah, we're doing pretty good here. We have our VVK and then one VVK on the server as well. The enemy PA only really have one VVK left that we know of. There's also one other big hammer, but we are 90% sure that's a rammer. Um, so I'm pretty sure right now it's looking like we're gonna win, but we also have King Alliance here. If they continue to build, they don't have a lot of dev, so it will be pretty questionable if they do. And then we have to either steal one of their building plans, which we did a few days ago rather easily with just one hammer, or hit the VV. We do have a few smaller VVKs that could do this, but it would probably be easier just to take the building plan, steal it. Um, Anything else about this? I mean, probably not, I guess. Take a look at what troops we actually got remaining here. Um, yeah, the second spawn hammer still, yeah, sizables. The spawn hammer itself, we haven't really been queuing it or healing it or anything. Kinda don't really care at this point. Then we got the grey hammers. Still a bit of firepower in here, but nothing crazy. All the F hammers have been used so much the last 3-4 days on ghosting stuff, so getting kinda low. The F hammers around capital are still getting used because it's really easy for us to queue. Then obviously all the VV hammers here, also the one that's already been used, still queuing them, still doing hospitals with them. Again, they're easy to actually heal and queue since they are at cap. And then we still got the 3 rammers left here and the VVK here, last one on our account. Yeah, should do a nice damage here when we decide to use that. But in total here we still got 4.8 million clubs, 950k TKs, 281k rams, and 67k katas. Yeah, what, 1 to 2k in all the hammers, and then obviously the VVK in here. Anything else here to show? I don't know, yeah, off 5.8 million at this point. PvE, I mean, most hours we're still sending the PvE, but not always. And raiding, we're raiding from 3 hammers, but most of the time they're overflowing. So yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna keep raiding. It's kind of useless right now. The hammers that are raiding is more or less overflowing because the queues are already long, so it doesn't really make sense. Otherwise, yeah, Respirate 7 so far, number 1. This doesn't really matter at this point. We got 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then, yeah, we got the GG VVK, rank 2 or 3 or something. And then they got another one, which we assume is a rammer. Here's 7 and 5. Otherwise, yeah, we got kind of a pop battle here between our teammate Iskander and Mr. Bloxy. Yeah, I'm not sure which of them is actually going to win here. They are both spamming parties with the 20 Town Hall. You can see all the villagers scolding them up ASAP. I think Iskander's probably doing the same here. If you take a scroll. Yeah, even popping up the VV here to get some more pop. But yeah, I think it was just it for today here, and tomorrow could be the end, could not. But yeah, we will take a look at that tomorrow. It is now day 30 on the server and the end is really close now. I think I will do like a follow-up video on this because it was not done yet. On a separate video, don't worry, you're not gonna have to wait long, but still like some final thoughts, maybe get some duels on voice as well and talk about the server a bit. But yeah, day 30 here, and if we take a look at the VV race, we are at level 99. We got Confed here 76, we got King 56, and PA Alliance at 37. Kind of unexpected, but looking from what deff we have and what VV Hammers actually had left, we should have. It shouldn't even have been this close, even though it's not close right now. But earlier today, it could definitely have gone wrong, and we could have lost. But yeah, we got some reports from that. First off, we got some off reports from the Alliance and some deff reports, and then I don't know, we got maybe like 100 reports from our account alone today. Just killing all the troops. We'll just go through them quickly so the video doesn't get too long. I mean, the account today, I don't think we've really queued anything. We have been getting a shit tons of attack today, a lot of raids, some attacks. I think we lost small ice as well. That doesn't matter now. Yeah, I think we also lost a village or something like that. I don't even know. A lot of the villages have been rearranged. Zero troops below. Yeah, random stuff here. But yeah, we just had a lot of duels on today, scouting and just killing a lot of troops. That was the main goal. We also got a few records already. But if we just jump straight into some reports here. First off here, this was right after I went to bed last night. Was this 2 or 3 hours after I went to bed? I think I showed yesterday that I already had recalled um, the cutters here so we could have it ready pretty fast. And then we sent here on PA/OV's VV. They're also together with the GG Alliance. I'm not sure if anyone actually hit with the Rams before this. I couldn't find the report, but I assume someone did. And yeah, as you can see here, the attacker was supported by the brewery, which is kind of sus. Um, Someone actually, I don't know, sabotaged us. Someone made or made the brewery to level 1 and removed it again afterwards, which is hella sus. I talked to Duel when I got on here later, and I asked him what happened here, and they said, yeah, someone built level 1, which he means brewery, and then demolished it again, aka sabotage here. We don't know who did this, but yeah, someone fucked us over here royally. So instead of hitting VV, we hit croplands. Yeah, so one wasted VVK here completely. At this point, I think everyone was kind of shitting themselves. We knew the enemy still had VVKs, and at this point, we only had really one big left, I think. We have some of them in the reports here, so yeah, some such things going on here. We don't know who the culprit is yet, but we definitely didn't do this on purpose. Someone fucked us over here on the account or whatever. Maybe Sitter. No, Sitter can't remove the building again. But yeah, someone fucked us over here really hard. But it ended up not matter. And now this is just a meme for the fun of it. And then some more VV hits a bit later at the day. I was still not on at this point. But yeah, then we hit the PAVV with the biggest VVK on the server. We sent one of the rammers here. I think this was our biggest rammer, almost 72k rams all around. A nice hammer taking the wall down to 19. From 19, I'm not sure why it was 19. Maybe they took damage from the TARS someone hit before taking one level. Not completely sure about the context, but yeah, taking down the wall here as it is supposed to, killing off deff. And then we had Iskander here, which I've been talking about the VVK for a while now, and this was number 1 on the server for the majority of the time. 401k imps, 268k ECs, and 36.6k katas here. Um, we obviously want to drag the server out, so this could actually be um, like the biggest VVK ever, or at least the biggest Roman VVK, but said they had to use it, what, 5-6 days early, and that we wanted to, especially because, yeah, our last VVK hit a fucking crop field. If we actually hit the VV, could have taken it down, I don't know, maybe 20 levels or whatever, something like that, maybe less, and then they could have waited here probably a day more or something. But yeah, really beastie VVK here. Good job to the guys. They worked hard for this, so yeah, good job here and taking it down. What's this, 70 levels? Really beefy hammer here. Nice job. At this point, yeah, OV Alliance and PA was basically done. We know they still had some PVKs, but we had a shit ton of deff and VV, so they couldn't do anything crazy. If we close those two, then we got some follow-up hammers here. We got Athar with 11k katas taking VV down 2 levels. Everything counts. And then we hit, yeah, this must be the King VV, also a bit later, with another rammer. I think we used 3 rammers today, maybe even 4. Kind of forgot how many we had. But yeah, hitting them, taking the wall down, getting a lot of points again. And since we already hit PA at this point, King Alliance was the only real threat. And I think also the GG Alliance swapped all their deff from PA out to King just to try to stop us here. Because at this point they were only 1 level behind us after the GG Alliance hit us. Which we will see in a bit as well. But they're taking the wall down here, a nice one. And then we got, not gonna say the shit hammers, shit VVKs, but the smaller VVKs. Ishoni here, 187k imps. A mix of horses here, what's this, 160k horse in total. 20k katas taking the VV down 18 levels, that's pretty good. And We got Kagisia following up with actually a really small hammer, but yeah, still 13k katas, taking 4 levels here as well. And then we got Bomb, not Bim, but Bomb this time, taking the VV down 6 levels with 19k katas. And yeah, like a medium-sized VVK here. That's still nice. Then we got Johannes Kaiser with an alright hammer, 14k katas, taking the same VV down with the 7 levels. And then a few ghostings here from the Alliance. We got Malangisa hitting this guy Dobry, killing 122k clubs. 30k TKs, not really, but he didn't even have hospital in here. Not that it matters now, but yeah, a nice hit. We got Mamluks hitting the King VV as well, taking Wall down 1 level. Yeah, just a decent op hammer here. We got 98G hitting the VV after, I guess it was just after Mamluks. Yeah, taking the wall down another level. We got Scipio Africanus, that's a weird name, with one of their op hammers here. Nothing crazy, just killing that, doing nothing really. Then we got Monarch hitting the same VV as well, taking the wall down a few levels. I'm not sure if this is in chronological order, but I just found them as the order they were actually posted in. And then another rammer here used, this time on the first of King's BP, clearing it completely. Yeah, getting 1 million deff here off points, only losing, yeah, with this 1/3 of the hammer. Yeah, obviously a really beefy hammer, and we just wanted points and we knew they would have deff in here, so we got 1 million points here. Dare I say free almost. Looks like it was even starving here. And then we ran with again the leftovers, hit their other BP this time, and almost got everything here as well. Don't know how many points we got here, but yeah, definitely looks like over 1 million here as well. So probably 2 million points with 1 V Rammer, that's really good value. And I think someone else came in here and cleared the remaining after. Didn't need to actually take the BP, so I'm not sure if anyone actually did it. Then we got the other Emperor here, 9k Ram sitting this guy, and a really big zoo down here. How many animals is this? Over 10k at least. Yeah, probably getting solo walled by animals here at this point. We got King Wei, a hammer I didn't know about. Actually, a pretty big hammer, not too much siege, but 10k Katas taking the PAVV down to this 12, or taking it down 12 levels. And I think at this point they only had like 15 million deff, which sounds like a lot, but compared to our deff, that is pocket change at this point. And yeah, here's the point where we actually had the most points, not points, most deff in the VV. I think again also a new record here, at least from what I've seen. I don't know what level hit this was, but if we take a look at the crop here, 42.3 million deff, which is insanely hard to actually get on 10x. It's not hard to make, but to actually still have it at around level 90, which I assume this is, the task is so brutal on 10x. If you have 20 million at the end, then you are doing really good. And you can see here 42 million. We're not set on the VV account. Maybe we'll get that for the next one here. And then we can actually see what's still remaining there and what's going on. But they're only losing like 2.5% deff here, whatever. That was the biggest deff we actually had. And then we had the remaining VVKs here from the GG Alliance. We got Horizon first here with a VVK. They didn't have any more Rammers, so yeah, kind of fucked themselves in there. But would have done any difference. Maybe they would have done some more levels on the VV, but in the grand scheme would have mattered at all. But we got Horizon here with a really nice hammer, 343k imps, 188k ECs, and 32k katas, taking the VV down. Only 4 levels here. We also have a unique secret, of course, and yeah, hitting 36 million deff in here. That's yeah, gonna be hard to kill. And yeah, half of them alone is just phalanx, 2.8 million druids, 4.7 million spears, just 1 million legionnaire, 3 million praetorians, and a lot of horses and scouts and whatnot as well. But yeah, nice job here to Horizon. They did some nice hammers. Followed up by not yet axe hammer here. Again, a little mixed hammer. They have done this a few times. I presume he started this as an op hammer and then maybe realized a bit later, oh shit, we actually need some katas. So yeah, didn't really do too much here, taking the wall down 1 level. and the VV down 3 levels, but yeah, 530k axe, us a shit ton of axes. But yeah, otherwise a really big hammer here, but the siege distribution here is kind of questionable, 50-50. But if they used it as an AWP hammer against us, that would not have been fun to defend against. Yeah, he killed 400k dev. Followed by this guy in the PA line at a Nasov 93. Yeah, a little random hammer, but still 32k rams, which is alright, but yeah, not good enough to do any damage. And then we had some fun with Mr. Bloxy. He was supposed to hit after after Horizon and not yet, um, but he didn't because we actually stole his small fools. I prepared some settlers yesterday with tournament square 20, and again we have unique boots on, so we can get here really fast when we settle. And we settle one field away from his small fools, which have or had unique boots, which we knew he was gonna send with. So yeah, the duel settled here, and then made some casters in here and just stole it and removed it out of here. So he couldn't send with unique boots as he wanted, and then he couldn't send on time, so he hit much later. I'm not sure precisely, but probably at least 1 hour later, which meant obviously wall back to 20, and then probably some more diff in there as well. Did it matter in the end? Probably not. But yeah, everything counts as well when you're dealing with these type of numbers. So some fun stuff there, and he hit away later, running into again up to 42 million def in here. Some good replenishment here. So yeah, his hammer, I mean, it's not too big overall, but 28k katas, still 20k katas. But yeah, only taking down one level here, which we also assumed it would. Hey Brothers here, following up with 25k katas, that's pretty alright. But yeah, the swords and TTs are just not enough at all to do any damage here. So wasted on 42 million def. Then we got actually a pretty nice hammer here from Bayram 46. Nice ratio clubs TKs, but again, didn't really know what siege to do, and then ended up doing no damage at all, which is kind of a shame because it is a pretty nice hammer. Got this guy Matt 44. Yeah, bad siege again, no damage. Kind of same story for Huba. Not the best hammer. Siege kind of weird, no damage. Little shit hammer from this guy Medkiss. Excellence, Tiara, another Turk hammer, 1300 rams, trying to hit a VV. Yeah. SSG, pretty small hammer as well, 10k katas again. These mixes might be good for ops, but VV, no. We got Dim Dum here with, yeah, again, rather small op hammer at this point, 13k katas, no damage. That was a big picture. Sit here, 10k katas, an alright hammer, no damage. Got the section not on BV, you got Achilles hitting Iskander with, yeah, decent hammer, running into 700k def getting walled, and then went in for round 2. Okay, that was actually not him, another player, same target, killing half of the def in here. What else do I have? All the archive reports here. There's a lot of reports to look at. If we, yeah, I don't know if we should look at all of them. I guess we can. We saw these VV hits. Zoom a bit out so we can see everything, and then just go through them quickly because there's a lot. 42k off points here. Some random stuff here. A few imps dead. But yeah, we just use all the troops today, scouting everyone, ascending blind and whatnot, doesn't matter, kill everything we can to maximize all the off points. 15k TKs hitting scouts and whatnot. Some more scouts, just 3 points, you know it. 11k imps dead. This is just sending from the PV villages since they had so much troops at this point. 18k clubs, some TKs as well dead. Running into some death, it's fine. Here, a pretty good hit, killing 20k horses and some legionnaires. It's a little funny hit, 20k paladins hitting some scouts and a bit of troops here. Yeah, it's even worth it. I wouldn't think that actually would, but we take the points. Some more scouts and clubs. Yes, we got so many points from killing scouts this round. It's insane. Basically 3 points. Yeah, nothing else to say. Really 3 points killing scouts, just in general. Here killing a bit of troops. This one here killing a lot of reinforcements. That's kind of weird. Some EIs dead. We got a little mix of all the troops again here. We take the points. Some imps and some EIs. Again, a little mix of troops here. 24k imps though, that's pretty good. 30k EIs, 9k ECs. Had some free points as well. Running into a bit of deff. Well, this is the BB we hit. Someone zeroed afterwards. And yeah, we got exactly 1 million points here. Some points here as well. A bit more. Hitting this guy Yukasoi. The VV holder. He is kind of gay, I guess. Some more points. Hitting Vagafire. Our neighbor at spawn. Yeah, getting a lot of his hammer here and some deff as well. That's a nice report. A bit of deff. 20k scouts. That's usually one. A lot of deff here killed. I haven't seen most of these because I haven't really been on today too much. Just been kind of lurking in the background, chilling a bit. Clearing the remaining of the BP, I guess. With one of the VV rammers killing some deff. It's just insanely big overkill here. 520k clubs. Little random mix of troops. 7k scouts. A bit of random stuff here. Some deff units and some more scouts, which we like. Again here, kind of same story, some more scouts as well. Mainly 27k swords here, we like that. Here's some off troops. Not sure what we're doing here, but I guess we got some points there. The same here, a bit of off troops as well. 28k EI, that's actually a pretty nice hit. 100k off points. 7k scouts again. 15k EIs, doing nice work here. That's actually also pretty nice, getting some deff, some swords and a lot of hate ones, which is pretty juicy. Some random troops. Just running into some deff here, that's alright. This is actually from one of the dead VVKs that we kind of revived again and still had Qs in. Actually got to a nice size here. I think we used this, what, like 2 days ago probably. Some random stuff here. Some deff. Scouts, easy katas. That's actually what the paladins as well. A little random stuff here. Some more scouts and deff. Some druids. Pretty bad hit. Some deff. Some deff. Some deff. I think most of these are just sent blind to kill some stuff. Go get some off points. Some more deff. More deff. More deff. Even more. There's actually a lot of deff in here. But also some EIs and some imps. 300k points there. Yeah, this must have been the other BP, which someone else also zeroed. Which is kind of funny. Oh yeah, we got 1.3 million points here. I think we couldn't see that before in the screenshot. Hate ones and some deff. Just keeps going here. A lot of deff as well. Some imps and some horses. A few scouts and deff. Here, just some deff troops as well. Bro, there's so many reports. Deff, 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 deff. Don't know. Some more. Oh, yeah, there's actually some TTs here. 7.5k. Some random stuff. A little mix of all the troops again. I don't know what this is. Some more deff. Some more deff. Some more deff. Some more deff. Some more. More. More deff. A bit more. More. Okay, that was the last one here. Then we hit so much deff. But that's also just mainly what's left here on the server. I don't know if I should take a look at some of these. I think these also got some points in some of them. I haven't checked these either. But if we just take a look at them quickly, doesn't look like to be much here. Just trying to find something to kill, and there's not really much left here. A bit of death there as well. Yeah, I guess that's kind of it here from what we cleared today. Maybe I missed some of them. But the remaining troops here are looking really thin, which is what we want. They even delayed the VV race here. Stopped at level 99. I think they had Q level 100 but stopped it. So we can actually tank the level 99 hit, which you can usually skip if you just Q level 100, and then you actually hit level 100 before the 99 wave will actually hit. But we're tanking this now for more deff points. We got so much deff, and giving all the off players, including us, some more time to actually kill all our troops. But yeah, the total troops here, you see, really thin. Got a lot of cats left. The travel time was so long with them, so we don't really send them. I guess that's kind of whatever. See some of the VKs here, 5k katas, 4k katas again. But our total troops here, 166k clubs, which I think is really nicely done here. That we only have this left. I know last year we had a lot more, which was a shame. Just some scouts, I guess. Yeah, and what's this? TK, 10k Rams, 31k katas. Yeah, I haven't really been using them. I don't think we saw this hit here on the SO1 village where we had eyes. Yeah, this guy Cobra hit it. I'm not sure why I didn't find that report. But yeah, Cobra hit it. Got a bit of diff in here. And yeah, he took the eyes. Um, doesn't matter. What do we got here? We got some random attacks coming in. Let's just take a look at that. Oh, yeah, my headset died again. I'm not sure what this is all about. I'm not sure what artifacts we even still have. I think we only lost the eyes. Oh, damn. Spawn got railed here. I didn't even see that. Take a look at the storage village here. What do we lose here? Yeah, we only lost the eyes, which is alright. I don't think there's anything else here really to show. You see the hospital here is fucking insane. How many clubs are in here? I don't know. Probably close to 3 million clubs. A shit ton of TKs. Yeah, I would kind of like to do the math here maybe later. Um, yeah, I think that's just it here for this video. Take a look at the off points just this week alone, almost 16 million. And yeah, we broke the off record. Maybe I can still find it somewhere. I saw someone post it before. I will just have to look here in Discord. Someone posted it, I know. Uh, 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 uh. Oh, there's so much shit in here in the Discord. Just bear with me here. I hope I can find it. No, that's not it. We can also take a look at this one. Bro, people are spamming our Discord. I can't find it. Let me check another Discord here. No, okay, I can't find it. But I think the previous record was on, I think it was 21 or 22 million off points, and yeah, we reached 26 million here. Getting a bit close to tripling of Mansa Musa and then basically all the other competition. We also obviously did a lot of VV hammers, which gained us a lot of points. If we take a look at the alliance stats, pop here over doubling of number 2, which is no, that's not this one. Alliance wise, I think that's also a record. And then individual players, we also got a few pop records. At least one here with Iskander. They tried to, yeah, catch up to Mr. Bloxy. They were really close earlier. I think they were actually even or even above him. But I guess he's just spamming Travers out now. Yeah, he's definitely doing that. To get number 1 pop, they had 93k, they had 96. So they will get, yeah, second and third place here in the new population. Yeah, ranks here, I guess. Anything else to say here? Probably not. I think we'll just cut it here today, and then hopefully do one more episode where we, yeah, kind of talk about the run in general and take a look at the last hours here a bit later. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.